fucking whore. You gotta get DDoS off the line. That's what you about to do. Not the. You gonna
I'm
send
sitting
it?
a
You gonna
mosquito.
send it in the blanket?
I'm sitting on Magic Johnson. His mosquitoes.
What? You got some carfentanil? What? Shouts out to the legend himself, Gio Urshela. Is Urshela? Urshela. That's literally what the Yankees were calling him all year, and I'm sure they talked to him how he wanted to be pronounced. Yep, I'm positive about his spot. He just signed a contract extension, so I don't think he's feeling too bad. Exactly. So he ain't feeling too clearly. So clearly he ain't feeling some type of way. I'm just called. Just call him ketoacidosis. That's all you gotta call that. Ketoacidosis. This thing was 1 mil, about 8 mil. I could do that. Alaska. You're there. Invite me. God damn it.
I just went up on my
Come
face.
on, this thing got the Patriots. I deserve to get my ass up. And I don't respect nobody who's a Patriots fan, or who is the Patriots. Patriots need to die as an organization. Invite sent. I didn't get it. Oh God, I'm out of here, y'all. Not Guy. Not Guy Fiore. Poe Fiore. Not. Poe out here trying to get fat and lose weight like Adam Reardon.
Like Jonah Hill.
I know. I've seen. I seen under your nose. I seen what you've been doing. I seen under your nose. I seen what you've been doing.
You know the Kanye West workout program.
It's just coke and water. Coke and water. That's all he does. Nah, you're a lie. I seen what you've been shooting up. What kind of insulin? Nice. They probably did because they trying to get
They got.
you out because they probably got the numbers, so they
They
trying to
probably
finesse
got
you off.
the. They probably got the noose out too.
Not the news. I don't know how they
They
can.
got the
How that?
noose.
Yeah, about to say because Zach is the one that can turn the tables.
And wait till I join.
Mm.
I just went up on my face.
No, hours sleep. Oh my god, you taste so delicious. This beat is automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky fresh. Because you don't need a patty melt after 9. Because you don't need a patty melt after 9. That's why, Zach. Whoa, whoa. I remember.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the New England Patriots.
Whataburger is, I've not had Whataburger in
it's a
so
short
long.
kick.
We used to literally have 2 here in games way back when, and now we have
it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Oh, Whataburger, without a doubt. Pink nuggets. Probably eating the Wuhan nuggets. The Wuhan nuggets. That's what he's on. Oh, this thing's got Nick.
Carr now on first down. Open man is Trey.
Wow, he should throw a pick because he's doing the thing where they throw it to the slant, but the tight end on the hook route jumps up and catches it.
I don't know what happened last week.
God, I hate that shit.
Really hurt their performance and hold down their production. But
what Samuel Jackson
dare say this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2.
I just went up in my price.
That's going to bring up the third down.
That nigga loves single back trips. He do love it. He love it. Gotta love it.
Down. 180. I got this key.
To throw his car.
Pick that all.
And that will be incomplete.
Whatever.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Jesus, what? How are you going to leave in it? Why you keep saying
back deep, Taylor Gabriel. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Ohio power. He does not believe in higher power. The white people made him give.
A great return there.
The white people made him give it up.
And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Shut the fuck up.
You're asymptomatic. That's what you are.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at the
His A1C has not been checked.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
You ain't got the States off onto the veins. Not the States. Not the A1 States. So. Oh, you know he keep the LBs on deck. I know Zach keep the LBs.
The last run got 9.
Playing tonight?
With 2nd and a yard. Now Rashad Penny. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Max O'Crane. Okay. I respect that.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise.
First down,
he
though. We can't
expected
be
trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
On first down, gone. And this is called first catch for Keenan Allen. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
Damn, Max lost to Quincy. That's tragic.
Yeah, off control at the same time.
Yeah, that's tragic.
Now Goff on first down. For Keenan Allen, that's complete.
And that's going to be a touchdown for Keenan Allen.
All the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench.
First of all, you won't get a ventilator because we're having a shortage of them, so you're just going to die.
Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Nope, you don't. You're not old enough, therefore you're dying.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Oof size, Tyler, oof size. No, not that dead nigga. Not that dead nigga storage.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
It doesn't.
Throwing again. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator,
no, I need the Bosa brothers to get sad.
I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Wow. Because. Yeah,
an extra defensive
I got these niggas on my team. They on my team. That's
third down.
I own 2 Broward County niggas.
To throw, it's Carr.
Look at that defense.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
This nigga got more passing attempts than yards.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them.
Wide open, complete. Touchdown, L.A. Evan Ingram, 78 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story. Before the game, we were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut, and I said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right,
I'm good.
We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved about it was the subtlety of the route, because everyone knows he's fast. They're playing for that route first and foremost, but sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off the line of scrimmage. It's giving the defensive back different angles to think about. Is he going inside? Is he going outside? And then, as you noted, he just took off past him. Oops. There he goes again.
It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Throwing now is Carr, and he's got Snead. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 yards on that one.
Yeah, it's on
New England has a first down.
It's really not. It's if you like any other like female rapper.
Charger territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
It's better. It's better than a lot of them.
From the gun, it's Carr.
Yeah,
this one into the hands of Burton. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I say it's basically
a short passing game here
just
early in the first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because number one, you throw the short game until they stop it, and if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers.
When this ball's tipped and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
Pick 6 down.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
From the 38, Carr under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Akeem Hicks, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it staring at a 3rd down and 13.
Get high, get wrong, get fucked up.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. This is intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
Derwin James, back-to-back pick sixes.
Right side.
Let's
and
go.
This is going to be a Charger touchdown.
Yeah, back-to-back pick six. Derwin James, 28-0 first quarter.
Finally able to take him down. That pick six extending this lead even further.
Okay, my bad. It just got to second quarter, 6:47 second quarter.
I
Yeah,
think all
28
they
now.
want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup,
He's on,
and come out to start the third
2
quarter.
pick sixes.
But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play.
Hey,
in
I'm
the
testing
second
these dudes
half.
out. See if they're ready for this league. That's all. You know, they can handle. You know,
Extra point right
the
down
most
the
of boys are good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Rita?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Strawberries. Natural
and
light.
This will be a touchback as that
seltzers.
sails over the end line.
I've never had one. And I don't plan on having one. Have you had one? That sounds terrible.
Pat's at the line, ready to go. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, and normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says
they got like
big-time
they got a
plays,
seltzer
specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Carr gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Carr now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Now Carr. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
That would have been the 3rd pick six in a row if he would
Picked
have
off
not
by
ran out of
Demarius
bounds when he got up.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
He fell
Almost as
down
if
out of
the
bounds
first
when
one
he
that he
picked it.
threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a
Oh.
second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget,
What?
compartmentalize, whatever you
That is
want to
stupid.
call it,
All right,
and move
touchdown with
on.
Rob Minnie.
He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Up 35
Goes
now.
left side. And all the way in for a Charger.
Yeah, then it's
Touchdown
like,
on the
I mean,
year.
I'm just
As
scoring
his
on defense,
guys
really. Yeah, I got
continue to
like
put
14
this
points
one
off my
out of
defense.
reach.
Well, I can't.
And
I'm
on
actually
that
scoring more
long
points.
run, maybe the
So I can't
defense
say that. But
caught napping a little bit.
The
Yes,
concentration
it is.
level may not have
Because,
been
like, he
there.
just-
I agree with you on
he just
that
pinched
one.
his
because
entire
those
linebackers
types
and
of
D
plays,
line,
when they result like
and I
that,
just ran a
almost
counter-
like big
I ran a
bolts
counter
of
play.
lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
it's in her throat for a goal.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Why they give you?
New
got
England
them
on
prescribed
third
on this
down.
side.
They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
I need the 30.
You can't handle the 30s.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Goff finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
This nigga just plays god-awful defense, and it's there.
Yeah, you will.
Nah, because I don't want to play with my backward quarterback.
180. Single.
Nah, because I want to run it up.
Now a first down throw. Goff. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're
I ran
aiming
a total
for.
of 10.
They tried to throw for it there.
I only ran a total of 10 plays, so I mean, I'm not just going to just run the ball right now because like my offense hasn't even done shit yet.
Hey, 5.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
He just gave up.
With no
I just got
running backs in the
sacked for
backfield,
15, 20 yards, and then got
all the
stripped at the
receivers in
end.
their
Wonderful. Good
patterns
job, Jared Goff.
is going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break
Good job,
routes
Jared
off
Goff.
early
Good
and get the
fucking
football.
job.
In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
On first down, Barnett. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
That's John Jones' 3rd pick of the game.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
The Eagles.
That's right. Then
too many picks.
with the Eagles.
Not this game.
I believe it's
Finally
against
doing
Washington.
this.
That's
He
correct.
just blocks the shit out of everyone's passes, or no one throws it to his side.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Oh, yes, hey, Tyler. Hey, Tyler. Just enjoy that one last look at Vader.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats.
There's a lot of vet tech going on at
around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
Rashawn Penny is just some stupid. And that's going to be a touchdown for Rashawn Penny. That is great. He's stupid to play.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he gets this deep.
That's a Jared Goff, 5 completions for 223 yards.
A big play there on the catch
it's like
and run.
Tyler.
And even 80 yards.
It's like Tyler's stats with Pat Mahomes. He completes like 4 passes for 300 yards. Listen, I look at Tyler's stats sometimes, and I be looking, and he'd be like, in a game, he'll have like 6 completions, and he already have like 348 yards. I'm like, Jesus Christ. You'll have that. I just threw a little dinky dunk pass at Rashad Penny, and he did like a 600 spin moves, and just was no one was there. And Vol plays AJ.
So that play flips the field right on its ear. Here's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone.
Yeah, I think he's lost now.
So
I was watching that game. I think AJ actually beat him.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. So that run
that's funny. He's
halfway home.
Messing with me
Yes,
from
now second and
he always
goal.
keeps bringing up how he beat me in a playoff song and runs Super Bowl. It literally took you putting together the most OP team you can put together. And people always want to talk about and people want to talk about me. I'm like, dude, my team literally is what it. He's just the dude that he quits and keeps getting back in the league somehow. Because he keeps paying his way back into the league. He's quit like 4 or 5 times, but he keeps getting back in because he pays someone spot to get it.
From the 6 to
He bought his spot from
3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility
he told me
exists,
that.
and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
Well, yeah, that's
but
it.
I often think that second down
it
is
was
the time
always
you
that.
go play
And then
action,
he's probably
throw
gonna
the
buy
ball.
Matt.
I say
He's probably
commit
gonna
to
buy
the
Matt's
run
Matt's
and think
spot.
about it being 4
I'm
down
sure.
territory.
If he buys Matt, like
signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14
if he buys Matt,
seconds to
because
go
all
in
he
this
did is
first
buy
half.
Matt the new Halo game,
They come
and
out
he's
here in the eye. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
he only gets because of Madden.
The ball still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching.
All right, quick
on
question. Would it be a
4th
dick
down.
for me to, I'm calling
Yeah, we're
timeout,
gonna
4th
get a
and inches to
timeout.
kick a field goal at the
With
1,
2
or
seconds
just go
remaining in the
for it?
2nd quarter.
I did call a timeout, and then I was thinking about going for 4th and inches at the 1. Now I'm just kick field. I should just let the clock run out, but now fuck, I'm kick field goal.
So
I should have had a
2 ticks
touchdown,
left here in
but
the
Bryce
half.
Penny
On is the
decided
field goal
he
unit
couldn't get to the end
from the
zone.
right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. So we have reached halftime. Intermission with the visiting Chargers on
I was thinking maybe he could
top
stop
as
me,
we'll get you
right?
down
You
the
know,
coast
give him
to
some momentum
Orlando
going to
for
half.
Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Yeah, it's 38-0 at half right now. We just got half.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football.
Until you hang one down the middle and he hits one out, or
This
you
is
walk him.
taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Generally, when they do that, they're setting up for a travesty. Yeah, but generally what happens when they start fouling off a bunch of pitches, something stupid's about to happen.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory. But also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. That one goes for 24 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
You know nothing of ischemia. Not that shit on.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I need Jared Goff to stop fumbling the ball every time he gets hit in the backfield.
The team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case,
but this is a 92 Jared Goff. Yeah, this is 92 on Jared Goff. This ain't your average Jared Goff.
Third down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one. And maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Gillette Stadium, something like
it. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah. This is lies. This is like.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Like a whole new stadium from what it used to be.
Here's 2nd and 8.
And it's the same exact stadium.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Barnett, and he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, only 2 yards to show for. Pretty effective blitz there to stop the draw play right in its tracks.
And actually, when they blitz, draw play is supposed to work very well. You're supposed to have them bypass the runner, and he slips past them. But they put their eyes in the right place, took away all the creases, and slowed him down in a big way.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned.
I want my sacks, damn it.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
You better fucking suck it up, huh?
Cut!
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
I think I'm on. I do remember that, so.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Penny. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. At the 48-yard line.
I think I remember what you're talking
about. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought. That's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. On 3rd down, Penny. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That good for 19 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
The farewell game for Kyler. Was he trading Kyler Murray or something? I want Kyler.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Let me not even try it.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out.
Give me my
AOC
running
game can really benefit your team right now.
Hey. You need to show some damn respect to AOC. Just his Trump things.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Hey, from my other country, you know, everybody's on.
We got 4.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter.
Wow,
this is the NFL, and it's on EA
Your
Sports.
Honor, this nigga lying. Well, they rarely come on. They're only on now. They're only on now because of the CDC shit.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Again, it's Penny. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Fernando Tatis.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Tatis.
Penny will try to punch it in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be second and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. Second and goal, and Penny standing by himself in the backfield. He'll get it up the middle. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down.
I got my account number and route number right here, though. I got you. I got you, yeah. So funny, nigga.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal.
TJ.
Here's Penny. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
They want everybody to play Diamond Dynasty.
4th and goal. You know what? I know it's 4th down and they've got a big lead, but go for it.
Yeah, and why not, right? Because they have the big lead. But don't you have to have a little bit of admiration for these guys on the defensive side of the ball? They've been shoved around this entire game.
And then especially
and making a nice goal line stand here.
It
would be fun to see them stop them on 4th down, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's like putting whipped cream on broccoli at this point.
So what you're saying is they're going to go for it on 4th down. They're going to get it, aren't they?
I would. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
It's a short kick taken near the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I'm about to hop back on Diamond Dynasty only because they pop up.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points.
James, why are you not going to
here? But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
You're mine. Get that quarterback.
Carr going to throw. Got
it. What are you doing?
Harry. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second down.
It's second and inches at the Chargers' 34-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Here's Carr to throw. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Carr now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's first and 10. Again, it's Carr. And that is incomplete here. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. To throw again. Carr. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Throwing on third and long. Carr. Catch is made by Harry. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
You want to take that field goal so you can get you a point on the board and make you feel better about yourself. I know you ain't going to go for it. You going to take that field goal. No, he's definitely going to go for it.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Over the middle, that's caught by Harry. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
Is it possible to look at part of the blood or plasma separate from? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Possible to look at part of the blood or plasma separated from blood cells.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now, 3rd and long.
I can see why. What do you need to know that for?
And they'll indeed take a knee.
No. She's very studious.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for our visitors, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they'll sink now to 0-4. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in Week 6.
That's Don things.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Me too, movement. That does sound about right. No, Jerry Bosa didn't get any sacks, but at least Nick Bosa got 2. Hey. You simmer down over there. It's just a Derwin James 3 picks, though. 2 pick sixes. That's a motherfucking Derwin James. I just went up at my price. Yeah, a lot of this is common sense, but people forget a lot of people are dirty as fuck and do not wash their hands and shit. Fell in love with some good throws. Yeah. Again, I'm sorry. It's too good. Damn, you are a faggot. Chelsea even thank you, Chelsea. Thank you, Chelsea. She knows. Oh shit! Not everything. Not winning at all costs. Winning with all buzzers. Ooh, Michael Strahan ain't. Yeah. That's how it's been for a minute. I was in the lobby like that yesterday. I like that lobby. Is that Mr. Moody dude still in there? Oh, yep, yep. Those are the same ones that were in there when I was in there. Mr. Moody was the one that kept messaging me. Word. Derwin James got +1 press, +1 jumping, +1 acceleration, +2 tackling. Nice. Michael Strahan got an upgrade. What does he get? +1 fire move, +2 awareness, +2 pursuit. Wow. This Trump thing is just... Yeah. Nope. Word. Oh, the Broncos. Wow, look at that. Alex Crane lost another game. And I play him next week. And I go and beat him and put him out of his misery. Do something about it. You got the sources, you got the methods. Mm-hmm. Fucking cheeser. Shirty nuts, bitch. Oh. Carson, quarterback wired to Max for Baker Mayfield and Traquan. So that's, well. Because it's all about bringing in the big old bucks. It's funny how they took 2 years of